going on, everyone? It's Coach Conrad here with my professor Diego Almeida. We're going to show you again, guys, the continuance of the breaking the closed guard, okay? And it's just the same thing we already seen in one of the other ones and kind of going the same way with Professor what he showed. So it's going to get started. So I'm going to have Professor right here facing y'all, me in the closed guard, okay? So again, there's a bunch of different variations you can go ahead and pass the guard. But again, for right now, what I'm going to do, instead of gripping across, I'm going to go inside the belt. Now, one or two things that can happen a lot, and again, it does happen to mostly every belt. When we come through here, the guy on the bottom is already pulling through. So you're going to try to break the grip and it comes back and then you lose your grip. So if you do that, okay, and they pull through, come back inside. So we're going to control the belt. And again, if the belt's not there, that's fine. You can control the skirt or the gi or to the pants. But what we're going to do from right here is push up with under the knees, okay? Pushing him forward so I get my elbows in. When I get my elbows in, I'm going to shift one of my knees to the side and get under. So I'm in, step, under. So when I'm here, what I'm going to do, instead of reaching all the way back, and also if he has the grip here, whichever one, and you pull through, it can kind of create the triangle. We don't want that. So that's why when you come inside, when I break that grip, I dig in, step back. I step back. As I step back, I'm pulling under the knee. As I pull under the knee, it's like a double underpass, but I'm just bringing it up, knee up, the opposite knee, okay? So when I'm inside here, I'm gonna control, not through here, on the side of the hip. So now we're gonna turn to this side as I'm turning, okay? As I'm turning through. Even if he has the side of my grip here, what I'm gonna do is come through, put pressure, drop my knee down. As I drop the knee, my hand's coming for that underhook. As I come through the underhook, my preference is to hook the thumb in. If not, come under. Same thing works in no-gi. Coming through, but as I come through, I'm putting my chest up, and instead of waving my knee all the way back and backstepping, I'm gonna turn my knee or my shin in, open. As I open, this knee that's replacing comes under his hip, now backstep. As I backstep, I'm driving my chest down, replacing my knees, controlling. As I control, okay guys, as I'm through here on this side from another angle, my hand is one or two things. Thumb in, controlling, and again, that's gonna come into play when I wanna finish my side control or coming through. Again, my preference is getting the thumb in. As I control and I drop my knees down and I replace, the reason being is because I can bring him to me. As I bring my partner to me is when I solidify, side, control, and again, don't bring your chest up, stay tight, gable grip, and control, guys. So now, for a solo part of this, and again, there's a lot of intricacies to that position, but one thing you can do to help that is kind of the scenario where we do our sprawls. So again, what we're trying to get across is opening up the hips. So what I want y'all to do is when we're in here, and again, if you have something on surface like a yoga mat, or again, something just soft surface like this, preference not on hard surface because it will hurt your knees. But one thing you can do is when you're here, control, what I want y'all to do is worry about siding your knees. So both hands down, kind of like in a bear crawl, but not with your toes up. We're gonna leave our knees on the mat. So what I'm gonna do, control, and again, we're not gonna really worry about the head control right now. You're just gonna work your hip movement. So when I slide in, I'm gonna slide one knee in first, here, cup, back, turn in, and then rotate. In, out, rotate. And again, you can kind of do a variation. One thing I would like to do if you're gonna do this move, go ahead and start with this first as your warm-up if you can have a partner afterwards. If not, just do that scenario where you're switching your knees in and out and go from there, guys. Hope you all